Children play a central role in our world as they form a large and important part of society. They're our hope for a better future. Every one of them are born full of capability, but they need assistance in order to develop to their complete potential. To make this happen, children have their own specific rights in addition to their general human rights that acknowledge their special needs. These rights are found in a number of treaties and international agreements, most notably in 1989 Convention on the Rights of the Child, or CRC for short. The CRC is an important agreement by the members of the United Nations promising to protect children's rights. It lists over 40 rights explaining who children are, all their rights, and the responsibilities of families, societies, and governments towards them. Now, as a way to get ourselves familiar with the rights of the children, let's take a look at some of the articles of the CRC. As it is defined in the Convention, everyone under the age of 18 is considered a child and holds all the rights. These rights apply to all children, regardless of who they are, where they live, what language they speak, what their religion is, if they're a boy or girl, if they have a disability, if they're rich or poor, or who their families are. The best interest of a child must be a top priority in all decisions and actions that affect children. Every child deserves to be healthy, so they must be provided with good quality healthcare, clean water, nutritious food, and a clean environment. Every child has a right to quality education. Education must develop every child's personality, talents, and abilities. It must encourage the child's respect for human rights, as well as respect for their parents, their cultures, and the environment. Every child has a right to relax, play, and to engage in recreational activities appropriate for their age. This must not be exploited for doing works that are dangerous or bad for their education, health, or development. It should be ensured that all children are protected from all forms of violence, abuse, neglect, and bad treatment by their parents or their guardians. Last but not least, every child with a disability should also be able to live a full and decent life like other children. It is important to bear in mind that all the rights defined in the Convention are interconnected and inseparable, which means the failure to provide for one can affect the enjoyment of the others. The rights mentioned so far were a few of the ones defined in the CRC, but the list goes on. As a final note, children's rights make certain that children are no longer relying on charity or kindness to meet their needs. Full implementation on the rights of the child ensures that each child's entitlement to quality, dignity, and respect is maintained.